fire, we've done a little bit of a change. You can see Verm in the background, stoking the fire. It is a Friday night in the African bushveld. And of course, I have the one and only McMUDDY. Let's have a look who's saying hello. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Vicky.
Oh, there they are. Oh, there's lots of people.
Oh, lots of people. Yes, no, 22. There were 18 people waiting. Generally, we have a bit of a surge shortly, and we should start jumping up. Hi, guys. Hi, Sketch Cats. Hi, H. Macy. Big love, Kathy, Bombathy. Okay, so I'm going to do this now. While everyone says hello, we say hello to all of you, but of course we can't say actually hello. Light a bit better.
Not too close, Brent. I've just had the
Sorry, Tayla. So I'm sure quite a lot of you have some questions for Tayla about what she's been up to. So let's find out what McMUDDY has been up to. VMP or Dylan?
He looks comfortable. VM?
VMP, can you just grab the headlights off the table there? I think it's a bit dark.
Oh, hang on.
No, we've got a system.
Oh.
We've got a system, Tayla. Too much backlight. Yes, maybe we should just turn a little bit. Oh, there's another light there. That's down. It's absolute pandemonium. So we're gonna counter the backlight with the front light.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you, Vem.
I need to get my sunglasses out for this.
Is that better? We'll just put all the lights on Tayla.
No, don't. My hair is so messy.
There we go. There we go. Now you can see us properly, even with the backlight. Tayla, how's your family?
How's my family?
And I can't even see. There's so many questions coming in. That was from Coast Cider.
Hello, Coast Cider. How is my family? Well, I haven't been home. Oh, no, I lie. I did go on a very short safari holiday with my parents, with Bossy Donna and my dad, which was very entertaining. Some of you may have seen on Facebook the comments. I try to give some updates. Honestly, there should be a show on just me going on safari with my parents, because the fighting that starts at 4 a.m. is spectacular, all the way through the drive and the disagreements, and my mom's really good at spotting rocks and all those types of things, so it was very entertaining. Luckily, I was only with them for 2 days though. No, I'm just teasing. Hi, Mom and Dad. They're probably watching. They don't know how to comment though, so it's quite nice.
Someone was asking whether you were going back to Safari Live.
No.
Or to Wild Earth.
Nah.
I didn't see it. Shot past quickly.
No, I won't be going back to Safari Live or Wild Earth. I will be doing all sorts of other adventures. Some of you may be seeing. I'll just quickly give you an update of what I've been doing. I've just actually come back from Botswana, from Mashatu, which is beautiful. If anybody has ever been to Mapungubwe National Park, it's quite similar to that. That's like in northern South Africa. So I was there training some safari guides, which has been epic. It was really hot. We had lots of days where it was over 40 degrees Celsius. And then on the last day that I was there, it poured with rain. And we got stuck in a torrential downpour, which was a lot of fun.
And the only reason Tayla decided to stay with me is because I have a washing machine.
Yes, yeah. So, Mom, you don't have to worry. I'm not going to be doing laundry at home this time.
Tayla has been washing a lot of wet clothes.
A lot of wet clothes.
Hanging her shoes out to dry.
I'm very disappointed in the service though at the Leo Smith residence though, because he didn't offer to do the washing for me. I did it very slowly, trying to make like I'm not sure how to turn it on. But sadly, I had to bring out my domestic skills.
Cookie loved Botswana. Ladybird says we're washing machine buddies. Well, I just talked to Tayla while she loaded the washing machine.
I'm trying to block out the light with my big head.
Let's do that.
Also, my hair. I need to do something about that.
Well, if you put your hair on the other side, it'll block the light.
No, it doesn't go that way, Brent.
I don't know about these things. My hair went, but anyway, I wanted to do when I had long hair.
You just did that.
Or that.
There we go. That's scary.
Belinda likes doing laundry. We don't like doing laundry.
Belinda, can we send our laundry to you?
Stop digging.
Yay, the puppy.
She is digging sand on our feet at the moment. So you can say hello, Flora.
That's what I've been looking at. If you're wondering what's got my attention down below, it's the dog.
You're busybody. It's a busybody. So someone was asking Tayla What are your future plans? Ladybird was asking.
Ooh, Ladybird, my future plans. Well, you know, with me, there's always some kind of a surprise that normally involves me slipping and falling along the way. So I'm with an awesome company currently called Eco Training Safari Guides, which is really incredible. They do some great work. Which has been good, and they have locations not just in South Africa, although they have quite a few in South Africa, but also in Kenya and Botswana.
A friend of mine just did the Eco Training Kenya course.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, so hopefully I get a chance to head up to East Africa again. Private safaris, of course, with wandering through. And you've all just seen that Tristan has now joined the team. He's part of the girls' club.
And me.
And you. And Brent. Brent is also part of the girls' club. No, I'm just teasing. So yes, so guys, remember safaris, Brent, me,
Tayla, Tristan, Ali,
and Tristan,
and Rolf.
And yes, of course. So yeah, so all of those people, it would be epic to have you guys come on a trip with us. So and there's some more surprises, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Very secretive.
Very
secretive.
Not even the top spy, international spy with all the credentials and no tattoos can, can solve that mystery. So we'll see. So there's a couple of things coming up.
Doonybug says she misses you.
Oh, miss you too.
Marcy, unfortunately, we can't spill it. It's way too secretive.
No, it's too secret. You guys couldn't handle it. Actually, it might break the internet. No, it won't. I'm just joking. Being drama queen.
Makeup girl Laurie is wondering through go to any place, Africa and South America and India.
And Sri Lanka.
And Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Yes,
it's amazing. Best food ever. Go to Sri Lanka. Food is cool. Wildlife is epic on the beach. It's fantastic.
Christine, yes, Dylan is sitting with Vim inside watching this chat on the big screen. Inside. Yeah, I can actually hear myself saying that on the big screen. Ellie Girl wants to know if you've had any good elephant sightings in Mashati. You must have had some beautiful elephant sightings. Such an amazing spot.
So I'll tell you a scary story. It's very
Hound
scary.
is excavating the whole garden at the moment.
I don't know where she's going. Anyway, so lots of elephant sightings on pretty much a daily basis. At some point, it was almost an hourly basis. But I did have a really awkward encounter with a young elephant bull that came into camp. And he's quite naughty. I suspect he goes into the villages and also into the farms and causes a whole lot of trouble because shoe elephant did not work. No, and then
not even Footsack.
No, well, we called you joke. We called him Footsack.
Oh,
that was his name, Footsack. Yes. So we, anyways, I was standing in my tent and I'm like looking at my watch that I never wear a watch. But anyways, I was doing that, kind of going, okay, safari time. Students are going to think I've overslept. I don't oversleep. And then I had this elephant eating outside my room. So I thought, okay, let me just do one of those to announce that I'm actually in the tent and could he please move? That was a mistake. Because the next thing that he did, Brent, was he went, oh, there's a person inside there. And walked over to the tent and started shaking it.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have given him a smack.
Yeah. Well, I took two of my really big books. One of them was SD's Mammal Behavior, which is quite a firm book.
It's a very big book.
That one, and then there was one other. It might have been Shaping Kruger. And those were the first two books that I had to unzip the tent and then shouted at him, did nothing. So then I then threw the books in his direction. And then that chased him away.
Carol says Daryl's cousin.
Yes. Carol, Daryl's cousin, but I mean Daryl's cousin. So yeah, so he came in and caused a whole lot of trouble. He was one of the 3 elephants that destroyed the water tanks. So yeah, lots of elephant encounters. But cool.
Maurice would like to know, did you find a replacement Eddie ring?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you can show everyone. The camera is that side.
I don't know if you can see it. There's elephants.
Well, Taylor's going to have to post a picture of it on social media.
I will post a picture. I have got a replacement elephant ring. Yay!
Alan says it's a good idea is throwing books at elephants because they don't like to read.
No, they don't like to read. Hopefully he learned a lot from that experience.
Yes.
So.
Sparrow says we only have raccoons to worry about. Yeah, hyenas and elephants generally, and even here at home here, one of our biggest problems is porcupines that try to get into the rubbish and come into the house if you leave the door open. And
no
of course,
honey badgers coming.
No, apparently only on the other side of the estate. They haven't got to my house yet, and I'm quite thankful.
Yeah.
The last big battle I had with a honey badger was at my parents' house, and it was in between moving.
Okay.
So there wasn't enough space for all our stuff. So it was in big plastic boxes outside. And at about 3 o'clock in the morning, we just heard the most god-awful noise. and I went outside, and a honey badger had got in and was literally taking all the clothes and stuff out of this box. And then I got a big broom, and I was trying to sweep him away, and he was going.
You were trying to sweep a honey badger.
I managed to sweep him away. My dad woke up and came up with a torch and just started laughing at me. He's trying to sweep the honey badger. Jonathan, yes, the bush babies are still living in our roof, and they're very happy. Tayla does not have a YouTube channel for further adventures. VM and I have been trying to convince her she needs to get one. So hopefully she will get one soon.
At some point I will get one, I promise. I would love to have a YouTube channel. It'll obviously be really silly.
Who's that? H. Macy. Tayla would like to know, what is the favorite thing you've done since leaving Safari Dives? It's obviously something naughty. Bloody McMUDDY.
I don't know.
This is a family show.
No,
Tayla.
I know it's a family show. I can always say lots of things. My mouth often gets me into trouble. I'd say things I'm not supposed to. I don't know. I've been traveling a lot, which has been really cool. I mean, I've been to Sri Lanka, been to Zambia a few times, and then Botswana now. Like, that was really cool. I don't think I have just one favorite thing. Oh, I had a month-long road trip. That was pretty epic. From Cape Town all the way along the coast.
With Becca.
With Beck. Some of you may remember Rebecca also used to work at Wild Earth. She was one of the directors. So yeah, that was cool. We went
digging.
surfing.
You're making a hole.
I lost my elephant ring. That probably wasn't the highlight. So yeah, so that was actually quite cool. And then of course coming to Hoedspruit all the time and visiting Brent. So,
thanks to you. Yeah, she doesn't really mean it. Yeah. So just quickly before we carry on, a lot of you are saying. Well, Erlene, I'll get to your question now in a second. Updates on Bucket and BB, yes, they're doing well, and the 4 cubs are doing well. But of course, you're going to have to wait for the update for the next episode of Tale of Two Mothers, which will not be this Sunday. It will be next Sunday. But we've got a special treat coming this Sunday, and you're going to have to wait to find out. But I think our patrons will have a good clue about what we're going to launch on Sunday. But very exciting. But all we can say is that within its first 5 hours, it had rhinos chasing lions. Oh,
wow!
On a live camera. So Sunday that'll be going live to the public. So very, very, very special. So very exciting. Okay, I just had to cover those because I saw there were quite a lot of people asking about Bucket and BB and whatnot. Okay, let's see now. Is that squeaking bats or bush babies? It's frogs.
And some bats. I can hear a few, but I think the frogs.
The frogs are what you're going to hear over this mic. I don't think you're going to... Dog!
What are you doing?
She has dug a massive hole at my feet now.
Oh, no, I'm tangled.
Right. Are you tangled? She has dug a massive hole at my feet. She's digging. Look at those dirty feet. Dirty feet. Those are going to go get into my bed now. No, kisses are not going to forgive your dirty feet.
She's so cute. I wish you guys could all pet her.
She is the best. But literally, Taylor's feet and my feet are absolutely covered in soil because she's been digging at our feet while we're talking. She's digging to Kenya, says Christy. Maurice and tattoos, Tayla. Do you have any more tattoos?
Oh, I should have brought Maurice on here.
Where's Maurice?
Can I come back?
You can go fetch Maurice.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, so while Taylor's going to fetch Maurice, if you've got any other questions for me, I'm willing and waiting. Who knows? We can get Maurice and Chloa. So I don't have a Maurice. I've got a dog. Mauricia, yes, it is quite common for the African cuckoos to call at night. You've been hearing it on the Djuma camp. Now, strange enough, because Djuma's had a bit more rain than we have, which is only about 70, 80 kilometers away, I have not heard an African cuckoo yet. I've heard one red-chested cuckoo so far, and Levalans, but absolutely no African cuckoos here yet. Sparrow, of course she still has Maurice. There you go. Maurice. Ooh, I think Chloa thinks it's a toy. Okay, you cannot eat. You cannot eat Maurice.
Can't eat Maurice.
You cannot eat the Maurice. I must be nice to the Maurice. Say hi. That's not for you. Just saying hi. She really wants to bite it.
Gentle with Maurice. Maurice will Careful. It's a
Don't
ninja
eat,
elephant.
don't eat the Maurice.
Yes, I still have Maurice. Maurice is here. Maurice went on a great safari in Botswana, you may have seen on Instagram. He is going to also go into the washing machine when I get home. Mum, this is something you're going to have to help me wash because it's also going to have flour all over it.
Well, you didn't put it into our washing machine. Is our washing machine not good enough for you?
No, well, you see, I want
I'm joking,
to do a story on the Maurice's experience in the washing machine. Do you think I could put a GoPro in it with it?
No.
No.
It gets too hot. It'll fry the...
Even on a cold wash.
It'll fry the battery.
Might be worth it.
Well, some people think
Anybody
GoPros
wanna
are
sponsor me,
disposable.
GoPro? I'm joking.
Okay.
They're not cheap.
No, they're not anymore. Pat, my foot is almost healed. Of course, it's not quite what it was before the injury. So I've still got to do my exercises and stuff. Exercises and stuff like that. People are asking, do you have any more tattoos, Tayla?
This one.
Is that new?
I don't think the people that watch Safari Live have seen it. Tis a crowd. I don't know how I'm going to do. I have to go the other way. You won't be able to see that. You see.
Now Taylor's
Brent
putting a
is
middle
about
finger at you.
He's going to put me in hospital. Ah!
No,
Okay, let me go the
okay,
other
swap
side.
seats. There we go.
I had to hide it from my dad like I had all my tattoos.
Well,
away
your
from
dad's
him.
watching.
No, he knows about this one now because it's actually for him. So I have a crown for those of you that haven't seen. And then I'm not...
She's putting the middle finger at you. She's so bloody rude,
You can't
my
really
Katie.
see that one, but it says "Stay on target," which is a quote from Star Wars that my dad used to say to me, and still does say to me, when I get too loud and rowdy. He goes, "Stay on target," and then I know that I must either A, shut up, or I must focus. So it's actually been really good because when I've been working on the computer inside, typing away, and then I hear a squirrel, I remember just finish what you should, and then you can go outside. So it's quite nice.
Well, I think the quote from my dad that I remember the most is, "Let me re-educate you."
Let me re-educate you. Okay. That's a long quote to get tattooed, though.
No, yeah. You can see all my tattoos. All of them.
Brent's prison tats.
Yeah, so many. Taylor, is your main focus to carry on guiding?
Who's that from? Spara.
Spara.
I like guiding. I definitely do. So definitely do the private safaring. That thing.
Kathy
Okay.
Bombathi is a Star Wars fan. Apparently it's from when Luke Skywalker was getting the exact shot to blow up
the Death Star. Yeah, I know. It's quite a famous scene. It's
I did not know that.
Okay, yeah. So exactly. I can still picture the guy. He's quite a big guy and he's driving. It's amazing. So yeah. So
That's very funny, Christy.
don't make me turn this car around. Sorry, that is cool. So yeah. So definitely guiding. And yeah, probably going to try and get back into more of the presenting type of thing. We'll see. Obviously, we have a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, a bit of everything. I enjoy the guide training as well. That's been amazing. That's probably one of my biggest passions. So I'm really thankful for that opportunity to be able to check that off the bucket list. So yeah, a bit of everything. I get bored quickly, so I like to do lots of different things.
Spice is the variety of life. There's a Brent quote for you. The next tattoo.
Where would you like
tattoo,
it?
On the guns.
On the guns?
Yeah.
So there. Okay. Cool, Brent. Just for you.
Henk would like to know, where do you teach guiding?
So Henk, I'm working for a company called Eco Training, which is awesome. So we train guides in South Africa and then also in Botswana and Kenya. So there's loads of places in South Africa, quite a few around here in sort of the greater Kruger, Limpopo.
Next door. Less than a kilometer from us. Yeah.
So you can definitely get in touch, and they don't just do guide training. What's quite nice, they also do these things called Eco Quests, where we can have these tailored tours on I suppose a safari experience. So not necessarily getting a qualification out of it, but maybe it could be a week or 10 days long where you experience sort of very sort of rustic feel in the bush, and you do some lectures and you learn a little bit more about being out in the bush and just being, well, things about we talk about on safari rather than what you would maybe experience while you're out on a drive. So it's quite a cool thing.
So, as Judy says, with everyone going in different directions, it's my hope that you all stay connected and hopefully appear on Painted Dog TV. Well, we're all families. They don't have a choice.
Literally, every time I come and stay with Brent, and I feel like it's like that for anybody, you come on a chat. That's just part of the bed
Yes,
and board.
It's nice
Bed
for
board
everyone.
and
Yeah,
bed board and
exactly.
chat.
Yeah.
And then what is
Puma wants to know, have you been to the Ark of Vango?
No, not yet. That's
Yes.
this man's forte over there.
That's
you guys,
my
if you
neck of the woods.
Yeah, Ali and Tristan, specialists in Delta, all of those sort of areas. So get in touch to go on a safari with them.
James Johnson wants to know, were we able to transfer our skills from Safari Live? I'd say definitely in certain ways, but from the guiding point of view, that's what we did beforehand. So, but I definitely think we're probably a little bit more articulate.
Yeah.
In how we guide and whatnot than we probably were. We definitely a hell of a lot more comfortable sitting in front of a camera. I mean, if anyone's watched any of our first drives, said Impala over there.
Yeah, exactly. So we did learn a lot, and we're all very thankful for those skills that we learned while we were at Wild Earth, and hopefully we can just keep growing. That's the idea.
We are north of Juma. Who cooks when you're all together?
We totally had KFC last night.
You did.
Brent made curry, and then VM and I ate KFC. It was delicious. I hadn't had KFC or any junk food for over a month, and I was starving. So I ate that.
Yes, I do offer birding trips. The person to get in touch with that is Ali. I was obviously the Leo Smith Safari stuff and it goes on, but I don't have enough time to do everything. So if anyone wants me to guide, I guide through Ali. So email, I think it's info at wanderingthrough.com. So and that goes the same for Brent, Tristan, Ali, Tayla.
I have my own email address. It's
You have
Tayla at wanderingthrough.com.
I have enough email addresses. I don't want another one.
Only, guys, hey? Safaris.
Are you washing dishes yet, Brent? Sometimes, but mostly VM does the dishes. I do the cooking.
Fair enough.
And he says, happy to see you again, Taylor. Give a smile, give a wave. I'm trying to keep my head in front of this light. Sorry. There we go.
I'm practicing my queen wave. I think it's getting better.
Taylor, you need to go see the elephants in Timbuktu in Mali.
Okay.
We're going back to December. I grew up there. Strangely enough, who was that? Mara. Jamie and I were looking at a place to go on an adventure, and that was one of the places we looked at, was going to Mali and Timbuktu.
Nice.
That's much better. Then I can block the light behind us without cutting you off. Does Taylor have any non-safari hobbies from P Heart?
Well, P Heart, I'm very adventurous, as you can imagine. I attempt to skateboard. My parents hate it. Every time I go out, my dad says, "Don't cry." Yeah, don't get injured. I get told I'm too old. I mean, anyways. Also, I try and surf when I can. Otherwise, pretty much everything is safari related. I love just being in the bush, going hiking, being outdoors.
Regular, anything is possible. I'm just going to leave it at that.
You rock jump too? Yes, I totally do rock jumping. I didn't see who sent that. I'm so good. Not in the mud. I like rock climbing.
The last time I went rock jumping, I put my ankle the wrong way around.
Brent's banned from rocks. He can only be on flat surfaces from now on.
Thank you, DG. Thank you, Joe. Diane, of course, I will keep you updated on Jamie's leap of fate. I'm an expert rock jumper. It was just really bad luck. My shoe broke while I was jumping rocks.
Who else?
Have you ever been to Amboseli? I have. I've seen lots of elephants, but I don't know the individual family names. Marcy, Jamie arrives tomorrow. I'm guessing probably around 11 or so tomorrow.
I might see her on the way.
You might
flash her down and then have a nice conversation on the way.
Yeah, exactly. Dilip, yes, we do have wild dog packs around. We actually have 2 packs in the area we film in, and there will be an update coming up on them shortly. Unfortunately, one of the females has a snare, and for 2 months we've been trying to get to dart her, but she keeps evading us. We see her for a second and she's gone.
It was really nice to hear the wild dogs in
last
the
night.
States. That was really cool.
So literally, just very close to us, inside the estate that we live in, well, I live in. Last night we were serenaded.
We were.
Woo, woo, woo.
They might
call.
That'll be nice.
I wonder who's got the best.
Oh,
No, it's the TV where Dylan and VM are watching.
I was literally like, no ways.
Okay. Who's got the best woo call, Taylor?
I can't do it. Last night I was like, do you guys hear that?
Woo, 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 woo. It's not too bad.
It sounds like an owl. An owl.
Woo, woo. Just think about dogs. Just go woo. But
woof.
No.
Woof.
Oh,
no.
God.
Okay.
Patricia, will you ever visit the USA? I might be there in February, but that's not confirmed yet, Taylor.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
At some point. Yeah, we'll see.
Taylor, apparently you're not old, just well seasoned.
Thank you very much. I'll have you know I'm not even 30 yet. No.
Babies.
Yeah, still a child, basically.
Lexi, are we looking for cam ops? Not at the moment. We have Vim and Lucky as our cam ops at the moment. So at the moment we are not looking for cam ops. Patricia, yes, I will be in NYC if I do go, if it comes through. Sparrow, we haven't forgot Canada, but if someone is paying me to go across, I'm afraid I can only go where they pay me to go. Yes, we're both very interested in the USA wildlife. One day I really want to go see Yellowstone and the wolves. And for me, I want to go to Alaska. I really want to go to Alaska, but during the summer.
Yeah, I would like to do all of the above at some point. It's so hard. You guys are commenting so much. It's so awesome.
Diane, yes, of course. Makharakari is one of my favorite places. And I'm pretty sure we'll be there in the next couple of years. I like to go there every now and then just to go zone out and have no noise and nothing else around. Vicky, I'd love to come to Florida because I'm a fisherman. Brent will be, well, Connie, last time I was in NYC, I was still wearing my car keys. I just got really cold. I literally got off the airplane and had to go, actually landed in Seattle, but I had to go straight to the first shop to buy a bigger jacket. It was in February and it was very cold.
Michelle Forrester, hello. I'm not sure when I'm coming to Melbourne next. Most of you know that's where most of my family lives. I know my mom wants to go up early next year, so I'll try and join her, but I don't know, we'll see. If I have the opportunity to. I'm quite busy next year, but it'll be quite cool.
So Yash, I would love to join you on a tiger safari at some point. That's definitely, that would be amazing.
I just love the sloth bears, and I want to see the Indian dhole as well. I'd love to see the wild dogs.
Dhole. Yes.
Dhole.
Grand Canyon is awesome. Yeah, there's so many amazing places to visit in the world. But at the end of it, I think Taylor and I share the fact that Africa has our heart.
Yeah, it does.
I'd love to go to Michigan and fish for muskies, I think you call them. But I think, unfortunately, it is a work trip, so it'll be quite. And Maurice is saying hi. It'll be quite short. And unfortunately, time is of the essence, and it'll be a work trip. There we go. Audio and video aren't in sync. They should be.
Oh no.
There's the audio.
Oh no.
There's the video. So I'm not sure why it's not in sync. But if that's the case, it has been great catching up with you. Taylor, would you like a few words before we say goodnight and go get some food?
Thank you very much for having me. As usual, it's always great to spend some time with you guys. Wish Jamie was here, but I'll have to catch her next time, which will be good. And soon it'll be nice to have Ali and Tristan back in the Hoedspruit.
Living in Hoedspruit.
Guys,
all of us.
It's going to be a huge reunion.
All of
I'm
us
so
living
excited.
in town.
So, except me, I'll just be the visitor and annoying everyone to death.
Taylor will be couch surfing.
I will be couch surfing. That's exactly what I'll be doing. But yeah, I'm very proud of you and VM's, like how you guys been doing. Obviously, I've been in the bush and I haven't actually had any internet, and I caught up on some episodes yesterday, and they were amazing. I was really impressed.
We're gonna have to get you as a guest presenter on one of the episodes coming forward, not just a live chat. But
yeah, it'll be cool to do. I think it'll be nice, guys. Just keep an eye out. Hey, there's things they're coming. It takes time, and yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there, and we really appreciate all the support we get from all of you, and from Vim and my side, a big thank you to our patrons. You guys are making everything possible. We really, really appreciate it. And guess what? Very soon, next week, the Christmas Teespring T-shirts will be coming out. There'll be some cups and mugs and other paraphernalia, all Christmas themed, before December, as well as all sorts of things. So thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. And as always, it's wonderful to see McMUDDY. We do miss her, and it's very nice to have her. And she can't do it back to me because my hair is short. And on that note, bye!